I am, I'm, I am, I'm, you are, you're, he is, he's, he is, he's, she is, she's, she is, she's, they are, they're, we are, we're, that is, that's, that is, that's, there is, there's, there is, there's, are not, aren't, is not, isn't, were not, weren't, was not, wasn't, what is, what's, where is, where's, who is, whose, who are, who're, cannot, can't, could not, couldn't, will not, won't, would not, wouldn't, did not, didn't, need not, needn't, do not, don't, does not, doesn't, must not, mustn't, should not, shouldn't, I will, you'll, might not, mightn't, had not, hadn't, have not, haven't, has not, hasn't, you would, you'd, he would, he'd, she would, she'd, she'd, they would, they'd, he will, he'll, she will, she'll, they will, they'll, I would, I'd, what is, what's, let us, let's, do not, don't, cannot, can't, are not, aren't, I have, I've, there is, there's, we are, were, we would, we'd, you have, you've, they have, they've, who have, who've, he has, he's, she has, she's, there has, there's, that has, that's, what has, what's, who has, whose, I had, I'd, you had, you'd, he had, he'd, she had, she'd, they had, they'd, we had, we'd, who had, who'd, let us, let's, want to, wanna, kind of, kinda, what are you, whatcha, don't know, dunno, going to, gonna, need to, needa, go to, gotta, come on, let me, give me, gimme, tell them, isn't it, in it,